Hello, I am in beautiful Holland Park. I am joined by a remarkable legal professional, Gurprit Mattu. I am new to London, so I thought I should catch up with her to know more about this city. Thank you so much, Gurprit, for joining us here.
My pleasure.
So tell me one thing about London. What is it that you like most about this city?
I love the cultural diversity. This park, to start with, is one of my absolute favourite places, the Kyoto Garden in Holland Park. But there is something for everyone. There are so many places. There are so many good places. A new thing that's really sprung up over the last 10 to 15 years is food markets. So two of my favourite places will be in Spitalfield. That has excellent. You will have little trucks, different trucks, and you can go and have Indian food.
Lovely.
You can have Chinese food, Mexican, Eritrean. It's just endless. There's a smaller one in Greenwich Market, which is also very cute. And also one of my absolute favourites is the one in London Bridge, which is Borough Market. That's fantastic. That was actually one of the first. So when I first moved to London, which was about 17 years ago, just under 17 years ago, Borough Market was one of the first places where I used to go for the food market. But then so many others sprung up, but now it's still my favourite. My favourite is actually anti-gravity yoga.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know if you've ever heard of that. So it says yoga, not so much yoga as perhaps you're in a sling, in a silk sling, hanging upside down, and what you're actually doing is slightly acrobatics and yoga. So I've been involved with that for about, 2.5 years. It's obviously a large fraud. The Prime Minister, ex-Prime Minister of Malaysia, has been accused of that. And there are trials still being held in Malaysia. For example, one of them is that his wife had a lot of jewellery from all over the world was procured for her, and now what the Malaysian government want to do is get their hands on that, but they have to prove, of course, that it was all stolen and put through companies. I mean, it's an incredibly clever and complex fraud. I'm actually a BVI lawyer as well. So I qualified in the British Virgin Islands in 2019. And at the time, the law firm that I started to work with had this case on their books. And because of my experience in the British Virgin Islands, they asked me if I would be part of the team, because a number of the companies that were used by the fraudsters were based in the British Virgin Islands. So that's how I came to be involved. So I took on a few cases and then morphed into taking on much more work. And it's an international fraud. So sometimes I find myself being a ghostwriter. The legal profession is adopting it actually quite well. I went on a webinar with LexisNexis, which is one of the legal resource providers, and they were telling you how, if you put in certain search terms, that their AI can now help you. Case summaries is a very popular one. So people will have, if you have an authority of 50 pages and you have a day to distill it, AI is supposed to be excellent. I think it depends on which AI you use, but I definitely think it has a place and it is already being used.
So the future is bright?
The future is bright, along with AI. So yeah, I definitely think it's here to stay.
Great. Thank you so much for your time, Gurprit, and I wish you all the best.
Thank you, and thank you very much for your time, and welcome to London.